Hi, I understand you are a libertarian.
That is right.
As a Tea Party member, I am confused about what you stand for.
We believe individual freedom should be the sole rule of ethics and government.
To the exclusion of all other considerations?
Yes. Only the rights of the individual are important.
That concerns me. Are you saying any law that infringes individual rights is wrong?
People should have the right to do whatever they want as long as they are not trespassing on the rights of others.
I worry that is too simplistic. You support the rights of monopolists to exploit consumers?
We support capitalism. Businesses should be allowed to determine their own prices.
So you support the right of monopolists to charge high prices and crush competitors?
If rival firms cannot compete, they deserve to be driven out of business.
What about natural monopoly businesses that have no competitors?
There can be competition there.
No, there can't. Natural monopolies are defined by large economies of scale that make it efficient to have a single supplier.
I'm sure there is scope for competition.
No, large fixed costs constitute an insurmountable barrier to entry. You should Google that and reconsider your position.
Maybe. What else can I help you with?
I understand libertarians support open borders.
That is right. We oppose restrictions on the movement of people across borders. People should be able to move to wherever they like.
So anyone who wants to should be able to come to the United States.
Yes, borders are an infringement on human freedom of movement.
What if a lot of people who don't support freedom decide to move to America? Wouldn't that destroy our way of life and jeopardize our individual liberties?
What do you mean?
Suppose America opened its borders and half the Muslim world decided to immigrate here for a better life. Do you think freedom would last long?
Under a libertarian government, yes.
Would be half a libertarian government if the population was mostly constituted by backward Islamic peoples?
It is possible.
You have no basis for that statement in reality. Where in the Muslim world is there a free society that cherishes individual liberty?
There isn't one.
Exactly. And where, for that matter, has there ever been a successful libertarian government in history?
There have been no libertarian societies.
So your ideology is a pipe dream with no basis in historic reality.
It is well grounded in theory.
But not capable of existing in the real world, it seems. I love the freedom of speech that exists in this country. I don't want Muslims, or other small-minded people, coming here and stripping me of those freedoms.
But the rights of the individuals are all that matter.
That is idiotic. You would support the right of uncivilized people to come to America and radically change our society.
Well, that is a core part of my ideology.
I don't agree with that at all. You come across as a fanatic who is dangerously out of touch with the real world.
The real world is irrelevant. Only libertarian ideology is relevant.
Libertarians are just like a 4-year-old who has discovered a gun in the cupboard. They are fascinated and intrigued by what they have discovered, but sooner or later they will blow their brains out with it.
The rights of individuals are all that matters.
You keep telling yourself that. Do you think an Islamic terrorist would give a damn about your rights if he was holding a gun to your head and threatening to pull the trigger?
No, but he would not want to live in a libertarian society.
Exactly. He would blow your brains out and celebrate as your libertarian society crumbled around you under an influx of jihadists enabled by your open borders immigration policy.
That is not fair. You are making me sound like a doctrinaire imbecile.
If the shoe fits, wear it. This is the logical conclusion of your fundamentalist belief system. Any political belief that gives rise to an immediate existential threat is clearly flawed.
But it works in theory.
No, it doesn't even work in theory. Libertarians support a system of government that would lead quickly to their own destruction, in theory and in practice.
I will need to Google that.
By all means, please do. And how about you lay off the snide remarks about the Tea Party once you have discovered that your ideology is fundamentally flawed?
Freedom of speech is at least something we can agree on, right?
Freedom of speech, yes. But I retain the prerogative to call nonsense on your political philosophy as part of that freedom.
That is at least a core belief we share.
Yes, but the rest of your belief system is unnecessarily extremist and would not work in reality. Please, before venturing further opinions in relation to your beliefs, try and be more pragmatic.
Pragmatism is not relevant to libertarianism.
I had a feeling you would say that. Perhaps we could agree that you will shut up until you have figured out the radical errors in your belief system.
No way. My belief system allows me to say whatever I want.
I can't help you. You are clearly deranged. I cannot undo damage this severe. Libertarianism is the Marxism of the right, and its policy prescriptions don't work in reality.
They work in theory.
Damn. You're like a broken record. I've had enough. Good luck with all that, you will need it.